cold marble. Corvo Atano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison until his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. I think I had to take your order.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
He's a traitor. Is Lady Emily all right?
There's a coup underway. She's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos. Disloyal dogs.
The throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramsays once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
This lock work? Ah, clever. Maybe designed by Sokolov. Corvo's ring, the seal of the Empress. All this
Emily
wealth
would fall asleep in here after the plague.
a foreigner. If the girl... Oh, sorry, Her Imperial Majesty had not ignored me at Butler's change of command, sir.
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily. Anton Sokolov made this lock. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune. I suspect the Crown Killer is connected to Delilah's coup. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've got to get out of Dunwall. Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal
The city is crawling with the Duke's men. I need to find a ship.
watch.
Attention.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help. I need to find a ship.
So let's see.
Wonder who that was.
That's Corvo Atano!
And I says, I'm of unwrap. Been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it. I'll take you to pieces. You're surrounded!
Who's running around?
Damn it! Let's finish him! It's you and me now!
I've got to get out of Dunwall. What do I have to do to get Emily back? What do I have to become?
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Ramsey's missing.
Today
Corporal Moore checked the royal. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino's sinkers.
Traitorous dog. I need to find a ship.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah...
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
First of her name.
Further, Corvo Atano. I'll help you look around. That's Corvo.
I'll search with you.
I'll check around here. Found anything yet?
What I get? A sock. One you use for a sock.
Hello? That's Corvo! Be on your guard, right, boys? Found anything yet? Look everywhere!
I know.
Huh!
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get out of here.
You have until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this, printer. I'm the one who gave you the scoop on the Crown Killer.
Half of which couldn't be verified. I must have been rat-ass out of my mind to use that name. There's no proof that the murderer has any connection to the Crown.
Well, it made a good story. Served a purpose.
Whatever's going on, this coup, it won't last. The people of Bristol are loyal to the Empress, and I'm gonna publish an essay every day for a month to make sure they remember it.
The people of Bristol have a new Empress, and in the morning, they'll have to find a new printer, too.
Only adults would threaten the man who runs a newspaper.
Time to put you out of business, printer.
Help! Someone help! Huh? What?
You're not fit for that watch uniform.
That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
What's done is done, but I had nothing to do with the killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown Killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
Forgiveness isn't my specialty. Whatever happens next, lay low. But when the time comes, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I'll succeed.
I think that was. I'll just have a look.
I've got to get out of Dunwall. Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Corpo Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Atano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find...
I need to find a ship. I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
What am I going to do? Something's going on at Dunwall. Hey! Over here! Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Let's go. Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask, but you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo, and you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an Empress. Dowd could have told you about that, too.
I felt this so long ago. Void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne. There you are, my love.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some... Shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Delilah's powerful. How is it possible I haven't crossed her path in all these years? Mortimer Ramsey, the entitled son of entitled parents. The Duke's coup relied on a weasel like you. Before I leave Serkonos, Duke Luca Abel and I are going to meet face to face, and he'll pay for all this. Sokolov always seemed ageless. Not now.
The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid. With that watchtower, the only way to get to Addermeyer is through the carriage station. Explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Addermeyer Institute's been there for a long time, but Hypatia wasn't around when I lived in Karnaca.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
No need to cut. Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. What are you covering your face for?
Hello there.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
but they don't want to listen to me. Next time, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
I, for one, ain't selling fermented shark. Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. I'll take that deal. If the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you. Glad we could do business. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know it's
Infested, all right. We used to throw rocks at these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Baldwin I, and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress.
Welcome back.
For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activities...
Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry.
...from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
You won't regret it. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
I need a nap.
I have something that might interest you. I promise to make it worth your while.
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Come on. Give me a minute of your time.
I'm a wanted man again. Welcome home.
Give me a minute of your time.
wanted man again. Welcome home.
To the outside. Treat my words and save your citizens. We have grown bold by these times. I shall say this now to all faithful in our spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid. The Addermeyer Institute is my best chance of tracking down the Crown Killer. Alexandria Hypatia turned an old solarium into a center for medicinal knowledge that's famous throughout the Isles. She's an alchemist, brilliant and dedicated to helping the miners in Karnaca and their families. If anyone knows what happened to Sokolov and where this all leads, she will.
personnel. Ship change is at midnight. Missed the boat. Get another ship.
Looks like they're doing maintenance on a carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Just making sure it's still in order.
Some of the men are asking about the situation. Wow, we've got 2 squads assigned to Addermeyer to watch one woman. Oh, are they really? Yes, sir.
Make sure she stays where we should never. You make sure she stays where we want her. I should never leave Addermeyer. Remember that.
Sir, it's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not clear on this, Corporal. In case anyone asks, the good doctor never leaves the grounds unless it's on official business for the Duke. Got it?
I think I understand, sir. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
You're not supposed to be...
That's what I wanted.
I've never seen blood flies this bad. Goodbye, Hypatia. The monster had to die.
Grand Guard personnel. Anyone caught taking medicinal supplies will be written up and fined.
She's gone. What happened?
Grand Guard personnel. Anyone discussing Adamar with non-authorized persons. Be court-martialed in prison.
Someone there? Looking for trouble over there.
Hopefully it's inside. Vasco's notes. Disgusting.
to strangle me. I had no choice. Blood fly fever, I guess. Poor guy. Hey, where did you go?
Why? They... I'm not seeing things.
Hopefully it's inside. Her assistant's book. I hope this works. For her sake, I hope this works.
You're dead. What do I smell here? River mud, northern spot. This is wood smoke. No, no, no! Not back to sleep! I won't go. I won't give it back!
Doctor.
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No, someone was poisoning you. You should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry, I'm going to take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindas, who's prying him apart. Breaking it. All in.
Piss and crackers.
I remember my father's workshop. He passed too early.
enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will...
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
Leave this place yet. I don't like it. Ready now?
Yes. Let's head out for the dreadful whale.
What happened?
Hypatia was the Crown Killer.
That's impossible.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she'll live. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
And Sokolov?
He's been moved to the house of a man named Kieran Jindosh.
The Duke's grand inventor. Supposedly brilliant.
Another genius. Just what we needed. I need Anton Sokolov, but he's missing. Held by another inventor named Kieran Jindosh, who no doubt wants whatever secrets Sokolov holds in his head. Jindosh is the mad inventor who armed Karnaca with clockwork killing machines, the city where I grew up and trained, where I won the Duke's tournament when I was still a boy. They say the clockwork soldiers are the equal of Karnaca's best fighters now. I'm going to put that to the test. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
possible the good doctor didn't know she was the crown killer? Maybe she just didn't want to.
The dreams were strong. Oh.
Hypatia, what can you remember? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He might be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
Megan must be up on deck.
It's time to go get Sokolov. You remind me of someone I used to know. The world keeps getting crazier. Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
We should head out.
All right. Let's get underway. Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, harassing people who look like trouble.
You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station.
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Yes, but it's been years.
Good. Get past the wall of light. Then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll see you after it's done.
Corvo, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
This is the Duke. I just awoke from a dream. A red wave was rising up from the ocean, coming to smash Karnaka. I screamed and fell out of bed. It's not common knowledge that traveling by ship horrifies me.
More bad things have happened here in the last 5 years than in all the years of my life before that.
The ocean is a malignant force. It exists to drive us mad, drag us down deep, where our skin and organs turn to jelly and our
bones. I'm told they were... There's something familiar about you. You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by.
Knock it down. Make sure we have some
Impressive how you managed to get there. Be careful. Those people in the oil tanks might still be around.
You said whale oil. I got it for you. Not easy to pinch either.
No. It won't work without another tank. Not enough to last. You gotta trust me on this.
gun.
I'm told they robbed one of our shops. I'd like to see them try it here. You won't be sorry. A deal well made. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
I can see Jindosh's mansion from here.
Give me a handful of the clockworks and I'll clean up the dust district. I don't know. Maybe the tall boys were better for the time of the rat plague. People stand up straight. Change. If the Duke has his way, the clockwork soldiers by this time next year.
He says, I haven't alert. I've been alert. Then he said, oh yeah, this time.
Someone there?
But there was... Where did... Am I going crazy?
Jindosh could have stayed at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He might have done some good there. All right, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov. Who would build something like this, and why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities. Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting
the space behind the walls.
Misfiring of the mechanism? No one then. Strange. I knew I wasn't mistaken. You skulked about for a time, but in the end your animal curiosity got the better of you. Oh, villainy. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall. The machine has lost its quarry. Hello? Stranger? You're surrounded by the individual there you are. Magnificent. Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You trained with weapons formerly, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and only one man ever wore that mask, to my knowledge. Welcome, Royal Protector.
Obviously, you're pleased with yourself. Do you know why I'm here?
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
Too soon, Jindosh. It's a long way down. This must be Jindosh's lab.
So, face to face. He's treated.
Welcome to the final mystery, Jindosh. It's a long way down. This must be Jindosh's lab.
Interesting. That gives me an idea for a later invention. There, I will.
Well, enemy executed. It's a long way down. This must be Jindosh's lab.
Welcome to the final mystery, Jindosh. Karen Jindosh. The space behind the walls.
These prices, the man wouldn't keep us waiting.
There's only one Kieran Jindosh.
It's a long way down. This must be Jindosh's lab.
You'll help me, Anton Sokolov. Given time.
Make a note. Remove display back.
Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house. Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kieran Jindosh, but you must know that. I challenge you to come find me. Take whatever you seek, but all along the way, and I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection. Focus. You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Do you feel pride? Anticipation?
Oh, you'll help me.
When displays, check central rotor. General detection state. This playback indicates a positive.
This must be Jindosh's lab. Karen Jindosh.
End of sleep phase.
Karen Jindosh.
And you do your job. Protect me, you idiot!
Increasing audio collecting. Displays if someone eludes the machine.
This must be Jindosh's lab. Karen Jindosh.
Still idling.
And you do your job.
Playback indicates some enemy evasion. Successful. End of sleep phase. The machine has lost its quarry.
What kind of sadistic joke is this? With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh. electroshock machine should work now. People like you can't be allowed to run amok.
The wall of light's not working.
The machine has completed another full instruction set. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing. Navigation assessment. 67. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Clockwork. Scouting.
Corvo. It would have to be you. Perhaps Megan came for you in Dunwall. But Jindosh...
He's alive, but I burned his mind out. Used one of his machines against him.
Well, that's the Corvo I remember.
You did it. How is he?
Frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
All right. The void again, but it feels different.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
I told you, when you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's at court every day.
Jessamine is, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good, I swear.
Next year. I promise.
Jessamine and I played games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with...
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessie, what is your account?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest...
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination? "15 years ago, the Loyalist conspiracy asked me to kidnap Anton Sokolov, and I did. I took him from his home to the pub we were hiding in, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? He laughed at us. He told dirty stories, taught Emily more than her governess could in 6 months. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
Of course not. She's driving all of this.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than...
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I'll do what I can, Alexandria. Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory. We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah, which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
How long do we have to wait?
As long as it takes.
I'm the first one to admit
The day you
I'm
get to
scared.
meet Pirate Betty in
I said it.
person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh no, please! I have nothing. I'm just a poor maid.
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy! Don't hurt me!
Should I start by cutting off your nose?
Anyone help me!
Or maybe I could sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human billboard.
Help! Murderer!
All right, no one's coming. What a bunch of cowards. We'll try it again later. Sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human. Think I've spotted some. Where do you think you're going? Sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human. Board.
Help! Murderer!
All right, no one's coming. What a bunch of cowards. We'll try it again later.
sorry, we're closed. All right, we're open, but please make it quick.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaka now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Where no one can see. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine. Welcome back. Please, take your time. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. Excellent choice. Farewell, and do take care out on the streets.
Hard to get a good lungful.
This door.
Maybe the wind or something.
Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced creep can open his wrist for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette? Like we agreed?
Karnaka, my Karnaka, brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little the Duke, our rightful ruler, Delilah called first of her name. As she reigns, traitors, lesser claimed her claim to treasonous nation is gold. If they want war, we'll get how many of you have to sacrifice. Cronus will fight for Delilah to the bitter end.
Nests all around them. It's horrible. The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
You mean like this tangle of skin and bones representing one of the Dunderheads from the Oracular Order?
Yes. I'd keep it in my chambers.
I wouldn't want to see myself like that. I'd rather have my portrait painted.
There's a quality to Brianna's style I prefer. touched by something from deep down in the mud where there's no light. The endless room and the cold day. Both the same.
But Brianna's energies let her reach into the mind, into the heart. Wouldn't you be afraid she'd
If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless. So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off from the void entirely. No more witchcraft.
What happened to Jindosh? I'm told.
That set of lenses could be switched with the lenses in the device.
No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
Influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Ashworth is influencing the oracular order.
You! I know neither of you. I don't understand what she meant to me. Brianna!
I walked through a dream, and we tried.
Ashworth is influencing the oracular order.
I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where born.
Ashworth is influencing the oracular order.
It seems... As if you could ever hide your face from me, Royal Protector. I see you there, back in the city that spawned you.
Brianna Ashworth is dead.
You murder...
through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Ashworth is influencing the oracular order. Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void. All that's left to do is...
What will I do now? Feeling. The things I could do. The touch of the void. The lust. Leave me be. It seems rather rude to... A map? You've no idea who we are!
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
And the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaka. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago, across the Isle. All of us who'd been with her at Brigmore before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall.
Some of you have questioned the stricter mining quotas and the new taxes being levied by the Grand. Let me answer all of this rousing at once.
Welcome back. I see you found the prototype. Welcome back. Please, take your time. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase.
People of Karnaka, this is the Duke. Some of you have questioned the stricter mining, new taxes levied by the Grand Sarconian Guard. Let me answer all of this rousing at once. Disloyalty, sedition, will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Man. He's a patriot. Man who won't stop every bit of this land from silver into shiny coins. I asked him to double the number of mine workers, and he did it. No questions. No complaints. No complaints. Karnaka needed miners, and he produced them. Out of thin air. That's Draconic severe. That's what
Welcome back. I see you found the prototype. Welcome back. Please, take your time. An excellent choice. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back-alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
Megan can take care of herself. Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker, kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reached beyond others. The old Batista neighborhoods, full of mining families, called the Dust District now. I knew plenty of people like Paolo growing up. Maybe not as crafty. Vice Overseer Byrne. I dread each interaction with the Abbey. If I put people to work down in a mine, I'd want to live in a fortified bunker too. No more witches in Karnaca.